Hey, welcome to Lake Eaton Campground in Ocala National Forest. Okay, this is beautiful Lake Eaton. Let's take a tour of the actual campground and see what's here. Okay, and then as we come into Lake Eaton Campground, you come in on a road. Uh, this road back here, it's not a good road. You got to go really slow with a trailer and RV. You can go a little faster if you're just in your car. So it takes about 10 minutes to get back here. You got to take two different turns. Then the road keeps going that way to go to the boat ramp and fishing pier. Right here is site one where your camp hosts are. Very nice people. Okay, here's your check-in sign. Let me get a little closer. You can pause it if you want to read anything. Pretty simple. Just pick out your site, come back and pay for it right here at the pay station. So you got the deposit fee envelope right there. Okay, here's site two. Okay, so kind of a long, narrow site. Pretty private next to the camp hosts. Although you are pretty close to site three here. So let's go look at site three. Okay, site three. It's a shorter one. A single site. You know, you could get most rigs in here. You'd be a little crowded, but you know, you can get about any rig in here, I think. It looks pretty level too. Okay, this is site four. This is a double. You know, lots of room. I will say it doesn't look real level. I think you'd have to really go in the right-hand side as much as possible if you wanted the levelest spot possible. This doesn't look like a real level site, but sure you can make do. But it's a nice site. This is the most private of all the sites here. And does have some solar possibilities. There is some open sky up above here. So this wouldn't be a bad place for solar if you needed solar, since there is no electricity or water here. Yeah, there are trash receptacles, bear-proof all throughout the camp, so that's pretty easy and well maintained. So you do have to worry about, there are bears, reports of bear activity in the area, so you do have to be aware of that. Okay, here's where we're staying at site 5. This is a double site, so good amount of room. And of course they all have, sorry the shaking, they'll have a fire grate, and double has 2 picnic tables. So then we'll go up to number 6 and see that one. And here's site number 6. Another double. You gotta pay $10 for these. All right, then the next one up here is site number 7. As you can see, bear-proof trash cans. Okay, this is site number 7. This is a single site, pretty standard, a little bit narrow there with that tree. If you had a real big rig, it would be a little tight. All right, so next we'll look at 8, although it's closed off for some reason with the tape. And there's the outhouse there, which is nice and clean. It's very nice. Here's site 8. I don't know if they're going to reopen it, but it's taped off right now. And the outhouse is right there. Okay, here's site 9. Down on the end as you get closer to the lake. None of them have lake views though. And then site 10 is the next one up here to the right, which you can see kind of through there, but we'll go over there and look. Okay, and here's site 10. So it's a single, but it's pretty decent size. About anything could fit in there. Then right up here is site 11 as you're going closer to the lake. Okay, and here's site 11. This one is a pretty narrow one. You wouldn't want a really big RV back here. Better for a tent, but a small RV could do it, I think. Okay, then as you go this way, this takes you on over to the parking area and the boat ramp and fishing pier. Then you swing around here, and then we go up to site 12 is up here, kind of in an open area. Okay, and here's site 12. Pretty good size single site. It's probably the best one for solar. It's got the most open areas for solar. It's cloudy right now, but this is probably your best solar belt, number 12. And good sized campers could go in here easily. Site 13 and 14 are up here. Okay, there's site 13. Got to really pull back there a ways to get back there. And not the most private of it. These three here, 12, 13, 14 would be my least favorite as far as privacy. And then site 14 is right over here. I'll walk over and get a better look. Okay, here's site 14. A pretty small site. It will only be really small RVs or tent camping for this one. Okay, this is the road coming in next to the campground, leading to the boat launch and the fishing pier. So let's go take a closer look. Okay, this is the pay area if you're just launching a boat here, because they do require you to pay. And going back here, you see your parking area. Nobody here. This is during the week, a Thursday morning in March, spring break. And there is our launch area right there for boats. Now let's go take a look at the pier, which is right next door to this. They do have right next to the boat launch area a couple picnic tables, and garbage, so you can use it as a day use area also. So the pier is right over there by that sidewalk. Okay, so you have a very nice fishing pier here. Nice fishing area. I did not have any luck fishing here yesterday. I didn't get a single bite. I saw some minnows swimming. That's all I saw, but it sure looks fishy in here. Looks like a bass bonanza you could have, but no luck for me. Okay, now across the way there, you might notice there are some other docks, and those are part of the Lake Eaton trail system, where you can go and get you can just walk out onto the boardwalk for scenic. So let me take you over there. I filmed some of that. There's Lake Eaton, there's Sinkhole Trail and Lake Eaton Lake Trail. So let's take a look at that. Okay, on my thoughts on Lake Eaton. Really like the campground. If you just like kind of exploring and, relaxing, fishing, boating, be nice to have. And there's other places to go around here. You're pretty close to several other National Forest campgrounds or day use areas. If you come during the week, you're going to have it mostly to yourself. There's just 2 other sites being used right now, and we came on a Tuesday in March, spring break, and today's a Thursday. Still just 2 people here, plus the camp hosts. From what I would guess, and from what the camp host said, it can get kind of busy on the weekends. You probably can get a site, but you're not going to have much choice on the sites. So, just keep that in mind. It's probably going to be a little louder, I would think. It's been pretty nice and quiet here during the week, and I would think that's the kind of people they have during the week. And weekends, who knows what you'll get. But it's kind of an out-of-the-way campground if you want something out of the way, because it takes about 10 minutes off the main county road to get here. All right, well, I hope you found this information useful if you're planning on visiting Ocala National Forest or Lake Eaton in particular. If you would like to support the channel, click an Amazon link in the description box below. And happy camping. See you out there.